What's up, Cancer? Cancerian Massive, it's your girl D with 8th House Energy. Here to bring you your first read for October 2020. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. And you know, with the first video of the month, I like to give you a rundown of the planetary alignments. There's only going to be 3 that have changed since last month. So I'm only going to go over those 3. If you need to get a reminder or a refresher of the other planets and where they're positioned at and how it will relate to you in or all of us in our everyday life, go back to the 2020. Go back to the Cancer 2020 playlist and look for the very first video for September. Okay, and it's usually the first video of the month is where I talk about the planetary alignments. So back to October here, we have 3 major changes going on with the planetary alignments for October. The first is Mercury leaving Libra and going into Scorpio. So Mercury went into Scorpio on the 27th of September, and it will be direct in Scorpio until the 13th when it goes into dun 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 Mercury retrograde. All right, so let's get ready for another Mercury retrograde. If you guys remember, we had a Mercury retrograde around Halloween last year. Okay, so Mercury, if you remember how you were feeling and what was going on in October last year, would be similar to the energies as far as Mercury retrograde for this year. Now, Mercury deals with communication, verbal and nonverbal. Also, you know, through computers, through phone, okay? And Scorpio is the house of hidden feelings, hidden emotions. I don't know if you guys have seen my page, my YouTube page, but it's entitled 8th House Energy, and it gives some of the major characteristics of the 8th house, which is like personal feelings, like your feelings that nobody knows but you. You know, deep-rooted feelings. It could also deal with hidden emotions, you know, hidden objectives. It deals with psychic abilities. It deals with inheritances. It deals with wills, estates, probates. It also deals with taxes. Scorpio is the house of other people's money, okay? So not only does it deal with hidden feelings and emotions and psychic abilities, it deals with those forms of legalities. So with Mercury there, it being communication, a lot of people are going to be getting correspondence in reference to some form of taxes, inheritances, wills, estates, probate, anything that has to do with those types of things. So for example, somebody can get a letter in the mail about, you know, hey, the IRS said you overpaid, here's $5 back. You know, and it could be the reverse. The IRS said you didn't pay enough. You owe $3,000. Pay it by December 10th. Or the interest will quadruple by January. That interest is crazy. I remember I owed a tax bill and with the IRS. And when they tell you owe them and you, like, don't make an arrangement, like I was an asshole with it. The interest was crazy. Let me just put it that way. If you know what time it is, let me know in the comments. That interest is insane how quick it goes. It's like I never seen no shit go up so fast in my life. And it's like only the government. Only the government. Moving on. Let's talk about the Mercury retrograde part about the feelings here. You know what happens with Mercury retrograde? People from the past come back. And because we're dealing with the 8th house, we're dealing with hidden feelings and emotions. So I like to give this example of a person who's Mercury and Scorpio. If you're dealing with someone who has Mercury and Scorpio, this is someone who could be your best friend forever, right? Years and years and years. And you could never know that this person had a crush on you. Like, that is how well a Mercury and Scorpio can hide their inner feelings, their innermost feelings. You would never know what the hell's going on with them inside. Now, hopefully you're dealing with a positive Scorpio, one who has ascended, because you do not want to be dealing with a lower level vibrational Scorpio, who's a Mercury and Scorpio, because this person, you will not be able to tell that this person is after you. You will not be able to tell that this person is sizing you up and is ready to sting your ass. You would have no clue until after you are stung, okay? So it can be tricky dealing with someone who has Mercury and Scorpio. I know this because I have Mercury and Scorpio. These are people who are very private, and it's not just that, you can talk about the very negative parts about it, people sneaking and doing things, but on the positive side, a generalization of this placement is that people are very private. They don't like their business out there. They don't like people, you know, they don't like a lot of people come into their home. They don't let a lot of people in their home. They don't like a lot of people in their business. They don't like a lot of people around when they're doing their whatever it is that they're doing private. They don't like a lot of people in their business. They're very private people. That's one thing about a Mercury and Scorpio. So if you're dealing with someone and they're like, no, you can't, I don't want no, I don't want a company, or no, you can't come in my house, or it may not be anything personal. You might be the type of person who loves to open your door to everybody. Mercury Scorpio is not like that. You'd be lucky if you know where they live. Okay? If you know where they live. They're very private people. They're very hush-lipped. Okay? So, when we talk about Mercury in retrograde in Scorpio, we're talking about these hidden emotions and hidden feelings being revealed, because that's what Mercury in retrograde does. It reveals whatever's going on in that house. Okay, so we got hidden feelings and hidden emotions. Well, guess what? They're going to come out. Okay, so you could have some people coming back to you from the past, whether it's a friend, an old friend, an old family, a family member you have fallen off with, or a lover. They could be thinking about you. You could be thinking about them. You may want to reach out to them. They may want to reach out to you. They will reach out to you. You will reach out to them, or maybe they won't. Okay, just because someone comes to mind doesn't mean they're going to reach out to you. Just because they're an ex and it's Mercury retrograde and you thought about them once or twice doesn't mean they're going to reach out. And as a general rule of thumb, if someone comes to your mind multiple times during a retrograde, that means, especially with Mercury and Scorpio, that means there's some hidden feelings or emotions that you need to deal with in reference to that connection. Meaning that you may need to give yourself closure, because gone are the days where you need to talk to someone to get closure. You don't need to talk to anybody to get closure, okay? You have power and control over your emotions. Another person does not. And the sooner you understand that, the sooner you will understand that you don't need closure from anyone. You can say to yourself, this situation is done. I'm closing the door on it. Goodbye. Okay? You don't have to wait. Oh, well, this person ghosted me, so I'll never be the same. I'll never be able to get closure. I'll never be able to move on and be like, cut that out now. Come on. Get some control over yourself, okay? Because it's not like that. You don't have to be that way. That's you limiting your abilities, all right? So give yourself closure. You know what I'm saying? Let it go. Now, we have Venus going in Virgo on October 2nd. Okay, that's the second planetary change we're having. Venus is all about love. It's the romantic part of love. And it's in Virgo. Virgo's all about the health conscious, being self-disciplined. It's all about your pets. It's all about public service. So what we're going to be seeing is a lot of love and compassion in those areas. People are looking for pets. I'm looking for one right now. I want a dog and a cat, damn it. I want both. Okay? So you got people who might be looking, they're interested in getting a puppy or a dog or a cat or a bird or a peacock, whatever suits you. The Nine of Wands on that card, the person has a peacock. So, hey, whatever works. People are decorating their homes. Venus is all about design and beauty as well. So people might be wanting to get makeovers. People working out, taking care of themselves. So they may be wanting to go get makeovers. People may be wanting to decorate their homes because they're moving. A lot of people are moving and relocating. There's a lot of moving energy in the atmosphere. People are moving in. So now that they're settled in, now they want to decorate their homes. So this is where Venus comes in. So you're going to be seeing a lot of that going on. Our public servants, people who serve the public, are going to be, if you have to encounter any of them, you may have positive reactions with them, more so than not during this time. So you could go to a doctor's appointment and you could be like, you know what, this is the first time I've been to that doctor's office. I really like the atmosphere. The nurses were very kind. The receptionists were really nice and welcoming. And the doctor was amazing. I'm going to continue to go to this doctor. I'm going to recommend my friends. That type of energy, in reference to our public service people who take care of us, who we could not survive without, right? So kudos to them, big ups to you guys. And then finally we have Pluto, which is in retrograde right now in Capricorn. Pluto's going to be going direct on October 3rd. Yay! I don't know if that's yay or nay. But anyway, let me tell you about Pluto. Pluto's all about power. So that's if you have Pluto, whatever you have Pluto in your chart, not if you have it, it's just wherever it is. Wherever you have Pluto in your chart, that's the part of your life where there are going to be power and control issues. Okay? Power and struggle issues. Some people have that in the seventh house, which is power and control in their relationships. So all of their relationships, either they're going to be the dominant person in the relationship or somebody else is going to dominate them. And that's kind of screwed up, but that's kind of the way it is. So that's just an example of what Pluto does in your whatever house it's in. So it's in the house of Capricorn. Capricorn is the house of your career aspirations, career ambitions, what you're known as far as your career, what people know you as, and also just what people, period, know you as, not just your career. You could be known as Detective Mark Jones. People know you as a detective. But, when you grew up, people knew you as, oh, Mark, the guy with the red hair and the freckles. That's how you're known. So, it could be it could be from one extreme to the other in reference to how people know you, how people see you, how they recognize you. And it's also about how you see yourself, because it's about your moral compass, what you stand for, what you will tolerate, what you won't tolerate, what is acceptable to you, what's not. That's your moral compass, your ethical moral compass, and what, how you want to gauge that radar. That deals with Capricorn as well. Also, government and authority. Okay, so we know that the authority here in the country is the government. And so, for example, rest in peace to Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who passed away. I can't even talk, Baden Ginsburg, who passed away recently. And now we're looking for a replacement. We're talking about authority. The highest government authority of the land as far as law is the Supreme Court. So, Ginsburg passed away, and so now they're looking for her replacement. So that's Pluto in its essence. It's the death and rebirth. Okay, so with Capricorn, the house of authority and government, we're seeing that going on right now in real life. So those are some of the planetary alignment changes that we're experiencing, and some examples of what you may see or how it may affect you or the people around you. So let's get to your reading. So we got the 5 of Wands energy. Okay, Leo energy. We got the 10 of Pentacles energy. That is Virgo. And then we have the 7 of Wands energy. 7 of Cups, which is Scorpio. So we got Leo, Virgo, and Scorpio. All right, so let's see what's up. So with the 5 of Wands, this could be competition. It could be struggle. 5 of Wands, and then we got this 10 of Pentacles here, and we got somebody's trying to figure out what's going on. I know that for sure. Is there some type of family fight, family debate, some type of it doesn't necessarily have to be within the family, but it could be. But I'm seeing here that there could be some competition, some jealousy. There could just be a lot of stress and a lot of drama. This could be internal to you as far as in your head and what you're thinking about. I kind of feel like it is. Well, I feel like what's going on the outside is reflecting your decision-making process as far as what you feel your options are. With this 10 of Pentacles, see, to me, the 10 of Pentacles doesn't talk about love. It talks about the fact that you all move in together and live together. But it also could talk about somebody who's financially stable and secure, doesn't have to be in a relationship. So people could be fighting over money, is what I'm getting to. Somebody could be fighting over money, and they're not really sure what to do or what their options are at this point. They could have a couple, they could have a lot of bills to pay with this 5 of Wands and this 10 of Pentacles. A lot of people coming at them for money. Okay, and with the 7 of Cups energy, they're trying to figure out who's real and who's not, or what's real and what's not, what's going on here. But there's a lot of confusion, a lot of stress is what I'm feeling here as well too. But let's see what's going on. So we got the major arcana, the Tower, in reverse. Somebody trying to avoid a disaster with the Queen of Wands by taking control of a situation. Okay? So, in the past, we have the King of Wands energy. This is an energy of someone taking action to provide stability, long-term stability, financial security. This is somebody who could be this is someone who could be a parent. This is also someone who could be married. But I feel like in the past there was action taken to provide stability in a connection and or relationship or family environment. This could also be about business as well. Someone could have be a high-ranking executive in a position in some type of position, or they could be a business owner. But in the most recent past, we have the King of Cups here. So someone went from wanting to provide stability and long-term growth to wanting to offer a connection, emotional connection. What this could be is that someone wants long-term stability, and with the King of Cups here, they could be thinking about the strategy behind it. A lot of people don't understand that the King of Cups is very strategic in nature. If you think about Scorpio and you think about the planet Mars, Mars is the god of war. You know, any war, there are tactics, there's strategy, okay? Aries is actually carrying out the strategy and the tactics, where Scorpio is the planning and the implementation of that strategy. So the King of Cups could be someone who is all about strategizing, but also looking at your emotions. So in war, the Scorpio side of things will come at you through your emotions and your feelings and what you love, what's closest to you, what do you love. That's how Scorpio is going to come at you. Aries is just going to come at you just straight up, I'm coming at you with whatever I got. But Scorpio's more strategic. It's like, okay, I don't have to touch you. I don't have to come after you. I'll find out what it is that you love, and I'll take it from you, or I'll give it to you. And that way I have control over you. That's the type of thing. All right. But it doesn't have to be that that deep. But this could be what's going on here. Somebody in the past wanted to provide stability, but in the more recent past, they may have wanted to add the emotional piece to it as well. Now, in the crowning energy, we have the Empress energy here. So this is on your mind. So I feel like what's on your mind is because the Empress feminine energy represents what's going on inside of you emotionally. The masculine energy with the Kings and the Emperor, that represents the actions you're taking. So I feel like action was taken towards providing stability, financial stability, long-term growth, and yeah. And then more recently, action was taken to provide emotional stability, compassion, and being very intuitive about avoiding a disaster by being in control of your emotions. Now, what you're thinking about is the Empress energy. So this is the energy of growth, birth. It could be a birth, okay? So this could be a situation where it could have something to do with children, okay? Because we have the Ten of Pentacles here and we have the King of Pentacles. Both represent, or both have children in the mix, as you can see in the cards. So this could have something to do with children. This could be a situation where in the past, okay, somebody, well, let me not say that yet. Let's clear the rest of the cards first, and then we'll get in. So with the Empress energy being the crowning energy, this is about growth. This is about seeing potential in something growing. This is Taurus Libra energy. All right, so Uranus is in retrograde in Taurus right now. So I feel like this is an energy of internally someone reevaluating things, how they feel about things, what it is that they want, and how to move forward with that, because the Empress energy represents forward movement and future growth. Okay, and with the Libra energy, this is an energy of partnership. It's an energy of relating, okay, and connecting with others and being fair in that connection with others, in that partnership with others. It's also about beauty and love. We were just talking about Venus and Virgo. So that's what I feel is on your mind right now. Now, in your fears, we have the High Priestess energy. So, why are you fearing the High Priestess energy? Are you fearing some type of secret getting out? So, this is all about, okay, pregnancy again. Okay, I'm getting pregnancy again. So, you're afraid that, maybe the fact that there's a pregnancy, that comes out. I feel like somebody's trying to avoid letting someone know that they got someone pregnant. So this could be a scenario where there's a gentleman here. He is dealing with one person, but may have gotten someone else pregnant and does not want that out. Or this could be a woman here who is dealing with one person, but she messed around with someone else and got pregnant by the other person that she's not with. So it's either way is what I'm getting here. But how the other person sees you is the Death card. They see you as the situation is over. Okay, they see you as someone who's changed completely. You may have changed your mind about them, changed your mind about the situation, but you no longer feel the same. This is how they see you, Cancer, as somebody who doesn't see them the same anymore. Now, in your hopes, we have the Two of Swords reverse. So you're hoping, that things go in your favor, that whatever decision is made in your favor. This could also be about court and paternity. This could be about child support. Okay, so somebody could be going to court for child support. The outcome is the Star card energy here. This is Aquarius energy. This is about hopes and dreams coming true, about having faith in a situation, having belief in a situation, that the stars are aligned, that the universe is looking down on you in reference to this situation is what I'm feeling here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana in this reading. So Cancer, the universe is definitely working with you for sure. So the immediate future, we got the Page of Swords reverse. I don't know if this is bad news, okay, because the Page of Swords reverse could represent bad news. This could also represent arguing, people not speaking. It could also represent somebody not telling the truth, too. Does someone find out that they are not a biological parent of a child? The Tower card in reverse and the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. Now here's a situation here where I will say that these energies are people. I usually don't do readings where I say the King of Wands and he, the Queen of Wands and she. You know what I mean? I usually say this is the energy that someone embodies, because to me, masculine energy is in all of us, male and female, as well as feminine energy. But I see a situation here. There is a woman who is pregnant. And she has a child with someone else already. She has a child with one person, okay? And that person is providing stability in some way. They're providing finances to her and her children. Here he is. This is what was going on in the past. In the recent past, she ran into someone who gave her the emotional connection she needed. The person she was dealing with in the past, who she has children with, this person just provides for her. She may mess around with him from time to time, but he's not someone he's not someone that she's in love with. I feel like she looks at this person more so as someone who's a provider, okay? She recently, or what could have happened is this is someone she had children with and they recently linked up again and had intimacy. And as a result, she became pregnant. Now, I feel like there's two people here because she doesn't know. She doesn't want the secret to come out. Okay? That she may be pregnant by one and not the other. So this is why I feel there's two men here with the two kings here. Okay? But she's definitely pregnant. And I feel like this is Libra energy. So she could be, these are things I normally don't do, but I'm going to bust it out like this. She could be a Taurus or a Libra who is currently pregnant. She could be, she's either a Taurus or a Libra, okay? And she's currently pregnant. She was intimate with, she may have a child with this person from the past who is just financial support right now. Okay, this could have been someone she lives with, could have had a stable connection with. She could still be living with him. She could be married to him. Doesn't necessarily have to be. But she has children with this person. Okay? She ran into this new person recently. So this is what's leading me to believe that she's either not with this person or she cheated on them. Okay? Or she only sees this person from time to time. But this is still the father of her children. She ran into someone new recently. Was intimate with him and got pregnant. And what she's trying to do is she's trying to avoid a tower moment, meaning that she has a secret here. This is what she's afraid of coming out. This is the Empress energy. She's afraid that it's going to come out that she's pregnant by someone she said she wasn't pregnant by. She may be telling the person who she is no longer with that she's pregnant by them to keep them around for financial stability because she likes to be being taken care of. Okay? So she could be telling this person, hey, I'm pregnant by you. But the reality is that she's not. This is what's coming up in the secrets. Okay? The reality is that she's not. And she's doing that because this person said to her, I'm not interested in a relationship with you, or I'm not going to be with you on that level. You know, I'll provide for my children, I'll provide for my child, whatever the case may be. But the connection between us as far as an intimate relationship or as far as us being, together is not going to happen. Okay? So she's pregnant. She doesn't want the situation to end with you or with the other person. So she's either telling you or the other person that she's pregnant. Whoever's the provider. She's telling the provider that she's pregnant so that the provider stays around. Because I feel like otherwise the provider is like gone, no more. So she's trying to lock that down so that provider doesn't go anywhere. There's no love here with her and that provider. She just likes the fact that this is a provider. Now, in her hopes, which is the Two of Swords reverse, she's hoping to keep this up. She's hoping to keep this secret. Okay? And the outcome is the Star energy. She has faith in this situation. Because I don't know why she has faith in this situation. I don't know, maybe this provider here is just someone who, I think she has hope that her and this provider get back together. Her and this provider are not together. But what we find out in the future is that she lied. She lied to this provider, telling this provider, you are the father, to keep this provider providing. But the reality is the King of Cups, that's the father. All right, so that's what I'm showing here, Cancer. All right, so this one is geared towards the Cancer men. Okay? Yeah, drama with the Five of Wands here, and then the Ten of Pentacles. See, you're questioning this. You're like in the Seven of Cups energy. You're like, is this person feeding me gas? Is this person feeding me bullshit with the Seven of Cups? That's what you're feeling here. And you're like, okay, this person has been seeing other people, but relying on me to pay for all of everything, or telling me she's been sleeping with other people, but she's telling me I'm the father, wanting me to pay everything. But I got questions about this shit right now. I'm trying to figure out, am I really the father? Just because I already got one kid by her, or two kids by her, or three kids by her, and we did sleep together, she knows I don't want anything serious with her. She knows. She knows that. She knows that that's not happening. But what she's trying to do is she's trying to keep me around. And I feel like Cancer, you're very intuitive. You know the deal. So let's go to the extended and get this straightened out. The link's in the box below. If you just want to see the extended to just this video only, because the link in the box below is a Patreon membership. It's $5 a month. You get to see all the extendeds for all the videos I've ever posted extendeds for. Every placement you want to see in your chart. Okay? If you don't want access to that because you don't want to be a monthly member, you can email me at 8thhouseenergy@gmail.com. The information's in the box below, and just let me know what video you want the extended for, and I will charge you $5, and I will give you access to the extended for just this one video if that's what you want, just the one. So that option is available. I'm working on getting something where you'll be able to just go online and do it, but until then, feel free to reach out to me. It's still available, okay? So the link to the extended is in the box below. If I don't see you there, I'll see you in the next video, Cancer. And I do want to say thank you for your love and support. If this resonated, make sure you click the like button. And I do... make sure you hit the subscription button too, please. And hit the notification bell. That way you know when I post. All right? So I'll see you in the next reading. Peace out, Cancer.